Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I made some young gentleman's day today, and it was so simple to do, and I was literally shocked at the reaction I got from these very nice kids. I say kids. There was no way they were older than 13, 14 years old. And like, they made my day. I made their day, but they made my day. So today we're in Portugal. We're in Portugal. And I was saying, well, you know what? My tooth is doing better today. I feel like getting off a ship. It's a beautiful sunny day, and off I went. I went walking, ran into tons of people ashore, said hi to so many people. And again, thanks to everybody. You guys have been wonderful to me on this trip. They're making me feel like a celebrity because yesterday, coming out of the dome, I ran into a whole bunch of really nice people out there, and I ended up taking pictures with like 12 people. and I could see the look on others going, who in the heck is that? In fact, at one point, my friend was taking pictures for everybody so we can get everybody in the picture, like couples in the picture and everything. They didn't have to take individual photos. And then she went to one lady who was taking photos of me and said, here, I could take a photo if you want to get in the photo with them. And she says, it's okay, I have no idea who he is. I'm just taking the picture because everyone else is. I love that. I absolutely love that because I think that's exactly the way it should be. Like, I don't feel like anyone should know who I am when I'm on a ship, but it's amazing that everyone does. And like I say, everyone is always wonderful to me. They always ask how my health is, how I'm doing, am I enjoying myself? I look, a lot of people give me that comment, I look really good in person, so much younger in person, and that just boosts my ego considerably. It makes me wonder how bad I look in my videos sometimes. But yeah, but on with the story. So I'm walking ashore, and I am just looking around. I'm going I wanted to do shopping because I know there's some specialty stores and everything in North America you can go to, but I live in Ottawa, Canada. We're not exactly known for Mediterranean weather, right? We're not known for the summer heat like this and everything. So it's hard for me to find very light clothing, like cotton clothing, very like light feeling, breezy, lets the air through and it breathes easy and, stylish at the same time. Just, it's almost impossible in Ottawa. Everything is heavier. Everything's like fall weather suits. Even like the white suit that I own, it's heavier. So whenever I'm in a port like here in Portugal, or when I'm in Spain or Greece, I look for things that my favorite pants, my white pants I'm currently wearing here. I can't, man, I'm not tall enough. Anyway, maybe I'll put a picture here of me in my white pants. So you'll see what I mean. But I am literally, these are my favorite clothes when I'm on a warm climate because they're light. They feel like nothing, and they're not hot. I don't get hot in these clothes, and they still look half decent. Well, I wanted to go ashore and shop for those today, and I found actually some at a really good bargain. I think I got 4 things of clothing for $200 from like a men's clothes store. That's unheard of in Canada. That's like one shirt or a pair of pants, like if I go to a men's shop in Ottawa. So I'm very happy. I found some nice clothing, but on my way back from getting the clothes, I see these 3 young fellows. They're kind of like in a triangle down this road path that I'm walking there amongst a bunch of shops and things. And one, excuse me, sir, could I have a minute of your time, please? Very polite. Very soft-spoken, very polite, standing back, didn't get too close or anything like that. and he starts explaining that he's, him and his friends are trying to raise money so they can go on this trip with their class to a certain area. Says not a lot of us can afford to go. Our parents can't afford to send us. And so we're trying to, raise money. It's a very hot day. So what we've done is, we have these bottles of water. It cost us this much for the water. I think he said it cost him €1 for the water. And he says, we're trying to sell it for €2 if you would help us out and donate, buy a bottle of water. And I'll admit, it was hot. It's not scorching hot right now. It's really the perfect time to visit Portugal right now. It's still a cool breeze coming in, and it's warm. It's beautiful. It's t-shirt weather, but it's not sweltering hot. So people out there were still complaining how warm it was and everything and looking for shade. No. It's September, almost October. Come back in July. You think it's hot now? Come back in July. Add 30 degrees to today, folks. That's the difference. And we're talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit some days. So he looks at me and I said, you know what? So I don't know if you can hear them. There's some kids behind me. Say, excuse me, sir, can I have a minute of your time, please? And you're saying that they're here and they're selling water, trying to raise money so their class can go on a trip. And they're selling this bottle of water for €1 or €2. And I said, well, tell you what I'm going to do. And I said, whatever I pull out of my wallet, you guys can just have. How's that? And I pulled out a €20, and they jumped and squealed and screamed with delight. I think I just made not only their hour, their minute, their day, I think I made their month. They literally, all three, I was talking to one kid, and the other two that were around came running over when he started screaming. And they all started hugging and jumping up and down. So, yeah, I think I made some people's day. I said, I'm in a really good mood today. And he's kind of looking at me kind of curious, like what I'm going to do. I said, tell you what, whatever I pull out of my pouch, because I was wearing my neck wallet that I carry around with me. Oh, I still have it. I can show you right here. This is my carrying around. I don't bring a wallet. I bring something around my neck. I can feel it. I know it's slightly hidden at least. And so I reached in and I said, tell you what, whatever I pull out, you can keep. And so I reached in and I pulled out €20. And I knew that's what I was going to pull out because that's all I had on me. It was €20. So I pulled it out and he's just looking at it like, he goes, really? I go, yeah. I said, whatever I pulled out, it's yours. And I handed it to him and I tapped him on the shoulder like this. And he let out this squeal, like a scream. Like, apparently they're only trying to raise €40 more. And they would be okay for the three of them now. That's all they needed finished to raise. But that's 40 bottles of water that they would need to go to do it. So I gave him the €20, and then he was, oh, thank you, and he gives me the high, like, shaking the hand like this, and then he's still thank you. And as I turned around to walk away, his friends are all turning around now, his two other friends, and looking at him and said, what's going on? And he's going like, he's holding up the €20 like this, and they come running over to him, a big, like, jumping on him, and a big hugs. They were so excited. And I don't care if they're not trying to make money for their camp. I don't care if it's a complete scam. Just the excitement and the smiles on these young guys' faces was worth the €20. I completely made their entire week for a simple amount of money, that I would spend on gelato or something someplace for myself. for these guys meant the world. And it just goes to show, like, the different areas of the world, how things are different. And like I said, these gentlemen were very nice, spoke really good English, very polite, didn't force me, weren't trying to block my way. They asked if they could speak to me. They didn't try and waylay me or anything like that. And as I saw, I thought there were only 3, but there were 4. Way down the street, another young kid was there, and he heard the excitement, and he comes running down towards the group, and they're still jumping. They were still jumping up and down and everything like that. And as he's running by, I said, hang on. And I handed him another 20 euro. I said, go with your friends and you share that with your friends. And he just looked at me amazed that, like, the big bright smile appeared. And the guys were like this behind looking, what's going on now? And he was running over to them, holding the bill in their hands, and they came running to him like this, the big hugs like that, and they were yelling at me all down the hall. Thank you, mister, thank you. And it just, the gratitude and the honesty in the gratitude was amazing. You know, and yeah, I don't get to experience that all the time. I get to hear, very politeness, thank you, but true excitement and true gratitude to the point where they were screaming and jumping up and down, you don't get to experience that very often. And for the low cost of 40 euro, I got to experience that. And I got to live that excitement through their expressions, through their eyes, and through their faces. And so, would I do it again? Yes. Could I have been scammed? Yes. Does it matter to me? Not a single bit. Let me know if you guys ever experienced that. Have you ever saw that kind of gratitude, that kind of excitement from kids or people that you just tried to do something nice that they weren't expecting on the street like that? When you're traveling, just let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know if anyone else has experienced that. Because I've given money before, but really I've never experienced that kind of excitement and true, honest enthusiasm like that. And it made my day. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let's see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.